So, hello. I guess I'm live. So, as you can see, I'm on the... Is it Musk Reef? Or actually, I think... No, this is the Guyanstone Forest. But I'm in that area, and I'm handling these ruin guards. And kind of showing off just how ridiculous Ganyu is. Even though I haven't... Well, I guess I have properly built her, but I haven't spent that much time... Whoa! I've never... What's going on? Look at these ruin guard shots. They're bugged out. There's something wrong with them, because I was noticing... This is really cool! Huh! Alright, let's see. This is very amusing. These ruin guards are... Okay, well, we got the music now for them to attack. Now, if they do another... Okay, so that guy's still not able to target me. Wow, this stream did not start at all the way I thought it would. Alright, so that one still not able to target me. So it seems like those two that are shooting but not aiming at anything, from what I can tell. My guess is that whatever direction those missiles are going in, those are exactly the original direction that all missiles that Ruin Guards fire go in. It's just that in a normal combat case, they then start readjusting immediately and target you if you're close enough. Even if you're not close enough, actually, it'll start targeting you, but yeah, no matter how far you are, actually, it'll start targeting you, but after a certain distance that it travels, then it will... then it'll lose the tracking on you, and so it will just end up drifting away harmlessly if you're far away enough. Okay, so now I have this one's aggro. Let's see what happens. Okay, this one does... Wow, so I think I was just barely out of range on that, because I didn't get hurt even a single time. But you can see that the missile tracked me very closely. Anyway, this was supposed to be a demonstration of just how I can just walk right into the middle of this of 4 ruin guards and destroy them all with Ganyu. But I guess it's more of a just a showcase of this weird little bug that I stumbled into, where it's, I guess so the ruin guards have some sort of system where they do idle animations and walk around if you're not really nearby, if you haven't aggroed them. Most of the time, of course, they're just lying around apparently harmlessly next to other ruin guards that are actually harmless, like this one. But sometimes... Yep. I don't know the odds, but it seems fairly low, because I feel like the vast majority of the time they're just basically camouflaging themselves. They look like any other part of the game architecture. But I've noticed that the few times that it does walk around, it can get a little buggy. Where it walks around areas, and it's not this ruin guard specifically, actually. I'm talking more about the one that's near here, the Dunyo ruins, specifically around here. It walks along this path, or no, it's the one that's up here, and it's lying down, sleeping. Usually it's sleeping, but sometimes, very rarely, sometimes I've seen it where it's walking around there, and sometimes it just walks on top of the wall, I think. Or it has weird just locations where it shouldn't possibly be able to go. So it seems for whatever reason, so this one's new though, this bug that I ran into today, where for whatever reason they appear to be aggroed and they're even attacking, but they don't have a targeting system. It's like their targeting system didn't activate, and they're not actually aggroed because they don't follow me around. Oh, she's gonna drown. Yeah, they don't actually follow me around. They just stand there and keep firing. So I don't know how common that bug is. I don't know if other people have seen it, but I'm definitely gonna have to clip it, and yeah, maybe other people will have seen it. Ooh, nice, 3 crystal chunks. I also don't know how the RNG works, or if there's RNG with the crystal chunks. I feel like there is, because I don't think there's been any single set of crystal chunks that always give me 2 or 3. I think it's just random that some of them, or sometimes they give you 1, sometimes give you 2, sometimes they give you 3. And my guess, of course, would be that the odds are such that 3 is rarer than 2 is rarer than 1. And 1 is by far the most common, and I would bet that 1 is definitely by far the most common based on my observations. Probability that... yeah, given my observations, the probability that the 1 is not the most common would be incredibly low. Yep. Oh, hello Nat, thank you for coming by. Yeah, here we go again, right? I'm not sure if I can get more stars. I'm not going to be beating myself over the head too hard to try to get more stars, but I would like to get more stars. But as you can see, I was still in the middle of some mining. But you missed a very interesting bug that I ran into here, so I still need a little less than 20k. I think what I'll do is go ahead and... yeah. I'll run a Morale line once. Where is it? I can always just use the adventure book, but... and I'll ascend Qiqi. I don't know if I'll have enough Mora to level her up all the way up to 80. I'd like to, but I don't know if that's doable tonight. Either way, I'd like to try to beat the level 80 child with her solo. Alright, so this one should be fairly trivial. Okay, got rid of the slimes first, and can I actually knock it into the water? No. Maybe I could have if it hadn't fallen over. Right. Ironically, Qiqi might... yeah, Qiqi probably does more damage than D-Look against the Cryo Whopper Flower. Yeah, with the bell. Oh man, I'm so looking forward to level 90ing the bell and sticking it on D-Look permanently. That's gonna be fun. I mean, not permanently, I guess. Eventually I'll give him a proper strong claymore. But to be honest, the bell is like my 3rd 4-star claymore that I have, and I already have a couple claymore users anyway. I guess Debate Club would be better than the bell on D-Look, to be honest, but a bell still has decent stats, right? Or it still has a decent attack stat, that's the thing. It's just that that HP stat does nothing for you. And the fact that it's... oh yeah, also the fact that it's not substat. It's main effect, right? Because every weapon has some sort of unique or specific effect. On the bell is so awful. It requires you to get hit. And then once you get hit, it gives you a shield and an attack buff, which I guess isn't... it's not awful, but the fact that it requires you to get hit? Man, what were they thinking? Because I feel like if they had at least designed one character, right, around the bell, it would make sense that they would make a weapon this weird and, like, honestly quite useless for most characters. But it's not just useless for most characters, it's actually kind of useless for all characters. There's not even one character where it's like, oh yeah, the bell's a great weapon on that person. Oh yeah, from the shop? Oh, is that the, what is it? The shop, the Star Glitter or whatever shop? I guess I could look into that. I haven't looked at the weapons in there, but given that you don't need to actually spend any money to get them, I guess that's something I should definitely look into getting. But it'll be a while before D-Look gets built up. I figure... like, he doesn't have great synergy with any of my other DPSs, I guess. So, and I mean, you don't need D-Look to have that much synergy. You need D-Look to just break shit up. And because he's supposed to be the star of the show when he's there, right? But I was thinking, I mean, for him, I guess Jingchu would be a good support. But actually, yeah, Qiqi's not great because she's not good at applying cryo a lot. Right. Don't want to spend any glitter on shot weapons though? Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. You want to spend the glitter on Rainbow Acquaint Fates, right? They're by far the most important one to get. But depending on the cost, because for me, on a marginal perspective, each extra star glitter, each extra pull honestly doesn't give me that much compared to, yeah, because it's like the first 90 pulls obviously, or 89 to 90 matters a lot, and 179 to 180 matters a lot. 359 to 360 matters a lot, but after 360, I don't think I'm gonna hit the next 90. So. But it'll be in May. Oh yeah. So yeah, like I said, I've never actually looked at these weapons. I'm kind of curious. 24 isn't bad. 24 isn't bad at all, actually. And that's the royal clip. Can I actually look at the stats? This is attack percentage Claymore. Oh wow, you can increase your crit rate by 40%? Oh no, but a crit hit removes all stacks. That's really interesting. So basically, you keep raising crit rate until you hit crits. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, could be useful, definitely. Depending on my luck, I might, and how I want to build D-Look, I might get that weapon for him. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna spend that Mora now just to ascend her. Now she is... I'm not gonna take her to an 80 out of 90 anytime soon. Quite frankly, I feel like she does enough for me right now. Obviously she doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but as a healer, I don't really need more healing from her. She does so much healing already, and when she is healing, you can use her to attack and still do damage. Just not as much as your main DPS, but she'll still do a lot of damage for you, or at least she'll do a lot of damage for me. So, yeah, I feel like I don't really need to build her more than just taking her up to level 80. Yeah, you don't need to level up character to level 90, but I like to level up my favorite characters up to level 90. Qiqi is definitely, I feel... She's not waifu, but among the lowly characters, I mean, I guess Clay would be great, but Qiqi, I'm more of a ice than a fire person. So, I think, yeah, Qiqi is definitely one who I want to take up to 90. Same with Diona, actually. I like Diona, but also it's partly so that I can get her the extra HP. Because every bit of HP that I can put on her helps. I guess I should also level up her talent a little more. But I'm gonna wait a bit before I do that. Alright, so my goal here isn't particularly to get another 3 stars. Getting another 1 star I'll be happy with, even though you don't get another reward until 3 stars. So at this point, I guess Chamber 3 would be the one that I could most easily... Now the second half, the Sisson Mage, Fire Agent. I guess a shield plus Ganyu could take care of them quickly. That Fatui Pyro Agent really is troublesome because he can one-shot you, or two-shot really, but one-shot can take off about 70% of Ganyu's health, something like that. You only Huta and Ganyu are level 90. Yeah, that makes sense. And then Tartaglia 85. I mean, Tartaglia has a great DPS, right? Yeah, it makes sense to level up the DPSs first, right, to level 90. Especially the really big strong ones like Ganyu. It's funny, on my account, Ganyu's still not level 90. She's 88. But, I mean, frankly, she does so well already. It's not... that extra investment isn't all that worth it. Now the Fatui folks, we got Wind, Electro, and Hydro. So definitely Cryo would be useful. I could bring Qiqi as a healer and to do some Cryo. I think I'd rather have Ganyu in the bottom because the Assistant Mage and also the Pyro Agent, they're just so much trouble to deal with. But on the top, I want a Cryo damage dealer. Let me see what options I have. I guess I could try bringing out Chongyun after a long time, but I don't think I even have a great weapon on him. Qiqi can... oh, I also have Rosaria. That could raise crit rate. So here's kind of... yeah, I think this team could work. Superconduct, these... Venti is there not really for swirling, but more for crowd control, because swirling Cryo and Electro doesn't do a whole lot for you, but... you know, still helps. Next character to 90 will be Zhongli and or Albedo. Yeah, I think I'll try to get Zhongli up to 90 once I get him, assuming I do, because for the massive HP, even though 80 to 90 isn't that big a buff. Killed the ducks for the first time? Wait, which ducks do you mean? They have duck... you mean just like the ducks in the water? Like, I've killed them a bunch of times. Is there something special that they put it for when you kill them? Yeah. I see, Albedo, it's attack and... oh, right, because if character scales twice... oh, I see, yeah, so you can kill the ducks right after you feed them, right? Yeah. Well, it's a lot like a certain set of characters in GTA as well. I remember the very first time I discovered that in GTA 3 on the PS2. I think I was like in 8th or 9th grade. I was like shocked that this was in a video game. Let's see, I could go aggressive with Mona, but actually I feel like him... yeah, this way I also get some decent reactions with the Pyro swirls. Because Sucrose is more built for that, this providing swirls, whereas Venti is more for crowd control, even though they both provide both. And this team, Diona is going to be having to work really hard to get... it's just that without a freeze... yeah, that's the thing that really gets me. Without a freeze available, this could be very hard. Well, let's give it a shot, and then I'll bring in Mona maybe, and or Barbara, if it turns out this is too hard with this team. Oh yeah, Timmy, yeah, does get really mad at you. Right. They did think of a lot of things when they made this game. It's... and the fact that you can burn the hay in... what is it? Dawn Winery? Right? You can burn the hay in Dawn Winery instead of washing it away with water or wind, and they'll yell at you for it. I love that they thought of doing that. It's... and yeah, I've talked about it before, but just how much thought and care they put into the world with the various side characters in this game. It's really impressive. Yeah, Timmy in the future, he won't become a Fatui, he will destroy the Fatui before he destroys you. He doesn't have any allegiances except to the birds and to Ruin Guard. I don't think it's even 2 Ruin Guards, it's just to that 1 Ruin Guard in his head. I sure hope we learn more though. I get the sense we will, given what I just said about the attention to detail among side characters and NPCs in this game. Okay, let's have Kuching do superconducted physical damage. Shit. Oh, nice! Qiqi managed to get out of that. Oh, here, let's use Venti's burst. And then use Qiqi's burst, that'll get some healing. And now, I guess I should ideally have Qiqi stay on the field as much as possible because she is my main damage dealer after all. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not liking having these guys to deal with because she can't do any electro damage against them. Here, let's use that, maybe build up his burst a bit. Ah, nice, that works pretty well. And unfortunately, one of Qiqi's weaknesses, from what I can tell, it's her one really big weakness is her the cooldown on her elemental skill. Okay, the water plus electro is definitely giving me a lot of trouble right now. So I need to heal and shit. At least I'm not doing this chamber for time. Okay, got that. Let's try to build up his burst. And now, so that was a waste of the elemental skill, kinda, but whatever. Ugh. Oh, there's a lot of times. Oh shit! Let me get. No! Okay, let's start over. Gotta get that sacrificial sword on it. Yeah, I'd love to get that sacrificial sword, period. I have like 3 4-star weapon swords, maybe 4. And 2 of them are are the black sword. But absolutely, if I get the sacrificial sword, it's definitely going on Qiqi. Either that, or I'll just stick with using Qiqi as a DPS and put the sac sword on Jingchu, because it's killer on Jingchu. Absolutely. And I haven't even used Jingchu with sac sword, but I know enough about the game to just know that that's gonna be just completely broken. Oh. Yeah, you can't do rolls for... Yeah, right. Good luck on that, holding off for Yanfei. Yours is only R2? Oof. Well, I mean, you're more than halfway to perfecting it, right? Yeah, let's try this. And then... let's go ahead and use her skills and such immediately. Get him going on cooldown. I think that is generally a good idea. Okay, let's raise her crit rate. And I guess, you know what I'll do? I'll try to prioritize the Electro Slimes. Because there is a Hydro Abyss Mage at the end. Okay, and as soon as I get stunned, I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna use getting stunned as a sign that I need to back off a little and be less aggressive instead of trying to push on through. Because I think getting stunned by the Electro Charge was giving me a lot of trouble last fight. So, yeah, learning to deal with that is pretty important, I think. Okay, so we got 2 Electros here, which is... ah, shit! I saw that one coming, too. From the corner of my eye. Okay. Sure would be nice to... yeah, get her E up. Okay, so I guess in this chamber, you got the Hydro enemies and the Electro enemies, each on a separate cycle. Or thing. So once you kill all the Electro Slimes, you end up summoning the... once you kill all the Hydro Slimes, I guess. Is it? Is that how it works? Yeah, you end up summoning the Hydro Abyss Mage. And with the Hydro Abyss Mage comes the main effect, which is absolutely a pain. But let's see. Let's try to kill this one. Get that one killed. Okay, so I've been electrified, which means I definitely need to avoid getting Hydro damaged at all costs. Let's use that for, yeah, the elemental damage, and let's freeze it. Good. And I could do some physical damage on this slime while I wait. And got her E back up, so yes, froze that Abyss Mage. And now let's use Qiqi to do some superconducted damage on this Hydro Abyss Mage. It'll be very nice to actually... oh shit, she comboed right into that bubble. Alright, kill the Hydro Abyss Mage, so that's good. I still need some time for Qiqi's E to come off cooldown, but Man, that healing already, right? Even without using her skill, she healed herself almost fully just by using the passive talent that has, I think, a 50% chance, I think, of applying a seal on the enemy. Is the update Thursday? I don't remember actually. So the update's gonna be the same day as the last day of the child banner, right? Either that or the next day? I am looking forward to the housing system and such. That should be neat. The cooldown matters more than the chance. Yeah, that's true. The cooldown on that is fairly long, right? So you're almost guaranteed to get it landing once per the cooldown thing. But yeah, it's a nice little passive thing, which I think Jean has an even stronger version where every hit has a chance of healing you. Like, that seems nuts. And on top of the fact that she can heal you on impulse as well. Alright, so for this one, well, let's just try to survive. Oh, it's this. Okay, that's gonna be easy then. Yeah, Qiqi heals much stronger than everyone else? Okay. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, it is true what they say. She is the premier healer in the game. If all you care about is healing, she'll do that for you. But I've also realized that she's a pretty decent sub DPS as well. Maybe she's actually a good main DPS too. I haven't built her that way at all, but I will say she's doing a pretty solid job for me as a sub DPS. Which is good because I like to switch her in for heals. And she can kinda, yeah, hold her own and help out the damage while she's healing. Okay. Can I get people's bursts up? Okay, unfortunately I can't freeze them. But these guys tend to attack often enough. Right, let's see. Let's see if I can bait an attack out of him. Okay, he can actually block you at the beginning of that attack. And then I missed! Alright, it's a good thing I've already 3-starred this one, otherwise I'd be in a hurry at this point. Okay, that one's fairly easy to punish. Yeah, Jean's not as good as Qiqi's. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the PS5 update, I'm sure that'll be good. You can mark someone and then you can... Yeah, I guess that's true. You could, but sometimes it's like the person I want to heal is somebody I don't want on the field at that point. It's sort of like how Barbara, right? She has basically the same effect with her E. She can either heal everyone if you have her on the field, or you can heal one person who is on the field. But sometimes I want to heal people who aren't on the field. So, yeah. Oh, Jean's probably the second best healer. Really? So Qiqi's not that great as a sub DPS? Yeah, they're currently the best waifu. That's true as well. Okay, so I'm gonna be happy enough if I get through this, because right now my goal is to get 2 stars or more in Chamber 3, so... Yeah, I brought along Venti because I know this is gonna be hell, so let's see how I can do it. Let's see, can I put Venti here, and then... I'm not sure how the aggro for the bow guys work. Because I feel like one of them always kinda aggroes me, and the other, or one of them I can get to aggro me, while the other one maybe it always seems that... Is this burst up? Yes, there we go. While the other one, it can be very troublesome. Vampires. Yeah, wrong Qiqi, right, Evan? I think we've had this conversation before. That's the wrong version. We've just had this conversation about a different couple of characters. There's so many Qiqis though, right? Or at least there's two alone in Tsukihime. Ah, that's stamina. I don't think he prefers vampires though. Just happened to land on one. Or one happened to land on him, you might say. Oh, okay, this guy, I need him to get aggro on me now. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's get that charge attack. Okay, oh, let's use her for the cryo and then her for, well, just damage, and use him for dealing a bunch of damage. Let's get this, take care of this guy. Oh, alright, these are the last enemies on the field. Okay, wow. Got lucky there with Kaching's combo, basically. Ah, shit. Oh, no! Good, good, good! He was attacking me, not the pylon. Come on, dude, die! Ah! Ah, okay. There we go, I got this guy's aggro, I got all the time. Might as well heal up and bring my burst up to full. One reason I decided to just sit there and tank that hit was because I knew that with Qiqi's healing, she would immediately get it all back. Alright, so, of course, one of the things with this floor is that it drains your energy. So, let's see. What would be the best way to handle this guy without a pyro user? My wallpaper? What do you mean? My wallpaper is Shiki-ryogi. My overlay in Twitch isn't Shiki-ryogi. It's Shiki-tono. Or Shiki-nanae if you prefer. Won 20 times over? Was it 20? I thought it was 19. I don't remember the exact number. I thought it was an odd number, not even. He cut her in 17 pieces? I think 17 is a thematic number in Tsukihime. I don't remember exactly. I think it was 17 years after CL was the last reincarnation of Roa before then Shiki became. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. So when these guys have my aggro, I should target the assistant mage, and when... Oh shit, that's the worst, literally the worst guy to attack in this situation. Yeah, and once the they're targeting the pylon, then I can target them. Thank you. That's one reason I like to try to practice headshots. Just so that when it actually matters, I can pull it off more consistently. Anyway, that's worse than I've done, but 60%. Oh man, I can't imagine... I can imagine it, I guess, but I don't know what it would take. It would take a lot for me to be able to do that. Well, I guess it would mainly come down to doing the first half properly, really well, with good defense. And I haven't really figured out a good system for the first half. Yeah, this one's the only good one. So this one I need to beat in 3 minutes or less. So I'll give it a couple attempts at least, just to see if this is the right team. And if not, then maybe I'll rejigger the team and try again. Yeah, about Diona's precision. Yeah, well, the game targeting system. Speaking of which, yeah, y'all missed at the very beginning of stream. I ran into a weird glitch where the ruin guards on the island at Guyun Forest, one's way down here, the 4 of them, they were firing shots at me, but they were not coming at me. They just fired off into the air as if there was absolutely no targeting system. I don't know if any of y'all have ever run into that before. That's the first time for me. Very odd. But pretty amusing, ultimately. I didn't mind. Here, let's see if I can apply cryo. Let's just go ahead and use the burst when it's available, because having the burst available is itself a luxury. Okay. Oh shit, her E is not available. Let's see, can I use that to deal some damage? Okay, I think I can time that alright, it's not too hard. Let's use her burst both protectively and offensively. Let's get rid of this one guy. Yes! The Animo guy, this guy is really... Right. Okay, now this one... Let's use her E. Oh right, I should get rid of the water one first. In which case, it'd be nice to be able to freeze it. Oh, let's use his burst both defensively and offensively. And then use that. And... I guess... Oh shit, when the enemy's frozen, is it possible to... Okay, so I feel like for getting through the... Hydro guy's shield, let's be the best thing forward, because I feel like you definitely want cryo, I guess, for freezing him. And in terms of time, this run is not looking good, but let's see. Okay, I killed that one. Defensively, I'm holding up alright, I guess. Let's... Oh shit, her burst went down immediately. Let's use that to raise the crit rate. So unless Ganyu can do incredible Ganyu things on the next half, this run ain't it. But we've all seen Ganyu do incredible Ganyu things, so... Also, oh shit. Oh, this guy, right. Forgot about the fact that there's a... So I feel like in order to beat him consistently without it taking too long, you either need a Geo, or you need to take him down immediately at the beginning. Right now, yeah, I'm just not... This run ain't it. I'm not even gonna be able to do this half in 3 minutes. But I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this so that I can get kind of a better sense of the second half. See if I have the right team for that one. Oh yeah, for 1.5. I really hope they change things up, but I imagine 11.2 will still be some version of defense, of defending a ley line. I don't remember what it was before because I didn't really get to this point in this Spiral Abyss until about a month ago, maybe a little more, but not much more. Beto instead of Rosaria? Could be. Yeah, because Beto will be able to deal claymore damage. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'm definitely giving it another shot, though. Oh right, this is the one where you have to first face these two. Let's kill one first, and then the other. I mean, obviously that's how you have to do it, unless you purposefully try to go for a simul kill, but why would you do that? Let's use that. I'd love to stun them. They give me such headaches when they're not stunned. Nice, that one got the buff, attack buff from Bennett's burst. Okay, let's kill that one. Alright, so actually, I think I can have Ganyu do Ganyu things on this, with this team. It's just a matter of doing the first half properly, because, yeah, you just saw what Ganyu did. If I had maybe a minute, I wouldn't need the full minute and a half that a half the time it would be in order to pull that off with Ganyu, but I don't know if this team can pull off the first half in 90 seconds or less. Did I get some good artifacts lately? Not really, no. No, it's been the usual. How about yourself or anyone? If y'all got good artifacts, wouldn't mind hearing a flex, because it's like I'd be jealous, but at the same time I kind of miss what good artifacts looked like and how it felt like to see a new artifact that had good stats. Luckily I've gotten good, I have a really, really good cup. It's not quite God tier, but it's like Jesus tier. For my Ganyu. It's a cryo cup with cryo stat. Or it's a Blizzard Strayer cup with cryo stat and crit damage. Or, yeah. And it rolled into crit damage a few times. Unfortunately, I don't think it has crit rate. It has energy recharge though. But other than that, I think my luck's generally been average, which, that's what you expect. And recently my luck's probably been bad, but that's, yeah. But less than recently, my luck was pretty good, so ultimately in the long run, things tend to even out. Okay, so if I wanna kill this... Oh, nice, I framed that. Okay, now this guy... Oh, so what I should do, let me try this again. What I'll do is save Qiqi's E for when that Electro guy puts up his... Oh, I guess I also have Rosaria. Yeah. So I'll use Rosaria's E at first, but I'll still save Qiqi's E because I don't particularly need it right now. Yeah. So I'll use Rosaria to do Electro, and then we can do... Or not Electro, Cryo, and then we can do Superconduct. And Rosaria gets her E back pretty often, so it's... Ooh, shit, I thought I timed that. Ah. Okay, now it's a good... is it a good time to use her E? No. Now is a good time to use her E. Get a bit of Cryo. And use her Q. And... Oh shit, right. They don't come out until the other one also dies, until they both die. Oh shit, I still got hurt. I was hoping that by doing the backstab that I'd be able to avoid that forward hit, and I thought I did. Based on the animation, it kind of looked like I did, but turns out I didn't. Alright, let's actually focus on this guy first. Even though the healer is, of course, the most important one to kill. I want... Ah, shit. The healing is just really strong. Okay, anyway, he got his shield up anyway, so... Yeah, this might not be the team then. Okay, let's use Venti for some elemental damage, and can I get... Well, I wanted Cryo to be honest, but Electro isn't too bad, I guess. Let's use that, get some Cryo. I'd love to get some healing. Okay, nice, got opportunity for healing. Like that. Oh shit! Her burst was up for like a millisecond! I saw it, I pressed it as soon as I noticed it, and by the time I pressed it, man, to be young again, and to have fast enough reflexes for a goddamn single-player video game, right? My reaction time is just not fast enough. Or not short enough, I guess. The time is short or long. The speed is fast or slow. Time to do some damage, Ka-ching. Yeah, this isn't the right team, definitely. Beta might... I don't know, but the thing is, with Qiqi just isn't enough... yeah. Qiqi just isn't enough to provide enough cryo for the constant superconducts that I need. Yeah. Let me try one more shot. 2 Electro Feather with attack percentage and crit rate. Nice. Yeah, that's huge. 18% crit damage. And, I mean, 6% crit rate is very nice. Crit rate is so hard to come by, right? I really want... I'd love to get my Rosaria up to 100% crit rate, but... Yeah, I'm like halfway there. Wow. Almost no interesting artifacts? Yeah, guess that's normal. Those are better. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just also the more you farm, right? Sometimes if you haven't really had the time, opportunity. You get anything with 2 of attack, crit percent, crit damage. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. 2 out of 3 of those is pretty solid. And then a third stat that isn't flat defense or HP. We have almost 1000 flat HP and nothing. And you crit. Oh, okay. Yeah. It sucks when you get the artifact you need in terms of the main stat, but then you see the substats and they're just not just bad, but they're just complete garbage. And you're like, I still need to level this up, but I know it's gonna be just painful. Alright, let's see. Oh, shit. Let's use her E. Haven't quite figured out a great way to handle the wind guy's attack other than just iframing it. But I'm still not consistent at iframing it. Oof. I love using Ka-ching's auto attack combo to dodge. I've come to realize that it's actually a very useful ability for dealing with crowds. It's not something you can use on Q. There's a very good RNG component to it. Based on what you're doing at the time and such. Yeah, let's freeze. Oh, let's try that. And get superconduct going, get the crit rate up, and just do a lot of damage. Okay, killed the healer. This guy still hasn't... Ah, shit, now he has. Alright, this is gonna be hard. But, let's see if I can... Well, let's see what I can do here, because... I can still do a decent amount of damage. Especially on this guy. I really wish the way they handled the HP bar on this guy did not have it on top of his head when he's leaning over like that. It is puzzling to me that they would do it that way. Well, I guess it's not puzzling. Ultimately, it kind of makes sense that they put the HP bar to be on top of the head. But the fact that they didn't account for those times when the head is behind the enemy's body, so that instead of the bar clipping through or going behind the enemy, it would stay above him, or either that or just make each enemy's HP bar just always overlay on top of the enemy's view. I think that would make sense. If it's the own enemy's HP bar, that enemy should not clip through, or that enemy should not hinder your view of that HP bar. But anyway, it happens rarely enough that it's not that big a deal. But I find it annoying. And then ultimately knowing about that guy's HP isn't that important. Because what are you gonna do? Try like slow down how fast you kill him? Maybe you would, depending on the context of the enemies and such. So. Oh. That's it. Oh wow. Will be for Ball, but for now it'll be for Fischl and Beta. Oh. Yeah, it feels like with I imagine with Hu Tao, when you do farm for her, that's when all the HP artifacts stop dropping, right? I imagine that'll be the case for Zhongli as well. That's when I'll get all the crit rates and crit damage. Even though I would want HP. Yeah, 65% crit rates. Man, it's so huge. 100% crit damage. Yeah, with the crown, you almost. The last couple of days I've tried to go through my artifacts a bit, and I've realized that with crowns, you kind of really want to go with high crit rate, right? Because crit rate is so hard to come by that unless you have a weapon or something or some other way of raising crit rate, you're gonna have a very tiny crit rate if you don't give a crown with a crit rate onto your DPS. So, but unfortunately, that means foregoing crit damage on the crown anyway. All right, so now I have a little over a minute. Let's just try to make Ganyu do her thing, which is gonna involve immediately switching to her, using her burst, and I'm hoping her E can draw enemy fire. And let's try to get headshots when I can, but given that I'm doing most of my damage from the Frostflake arrows, it's probably not necessary. Let's get the shield up. Her E is back off cooldown. Oh, so in terms of time, okay, I didn't have time. I didn't have as much time as I thought. In that case, this run is scuffed, but that's okay, because I think I learned a decent amount from the other fight. So, given that... Oh, right, I'm not even going for 3 stars, right? If I get 2 stars, I'm alright, because that's better than I did last time. So actually, that's fine, but I can definitely 3-star this. Or, maybe not definitely, but I think it's doable. Oh yeah, BP polearm for Hu Tao, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, the BP weapons are all generally good for any DPS, right? Because what DPS do you not want to give free crit rate to? I wonder if they'll ever have weapons that are element specific. Or if they'll have some sort of generic elemental damage percentage. Didn't get any crit damage in the... Wow. 16 drops. Yeah, RNG. You like that, right? Oh, so I need to go to Expedition. You want to farm ore? So I don't know how much ore I have available, but if you'd like to come by briefly, sure, please feel free. You can see my UID. You can also type in exclamation point UID in chat, I think, and that'll pop it up. If you want to send me an invite, I'd be happy to have you in, and we can go on a brief route. Not a full one, because I don't have all of them available, but I can certainly... I was planning on you know, taking care of those later anyway, but why not do them now, right? Yeah. But yeah, I need to... Well, maybe I don't need to, but I just want to stock up on ore. Oh, nice. Tartaglia. Gotta say, Tartaglia is not a bad... Well, I feel like the way he looks is kind of hit or miss. Some people love him, some people not so much. Alright, so... I've already collected the ores in the Guyan Stone Forest, so that'd be a waste of time if you went there. Oh, it's iron and silver? Okay. Well, I care even less about those than I care about the crystals. So, you know, feel free. But I figure I might as well go see if I can do these crystals because they're there. And you might as well collect them while I'm doing them, right? Because that way you double up the reward. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess we don't need to stock up for it. There's no... Yeah, probably a ton are gonna be needed for housing. I'll bet you're right. That's, and probably a lot of Mora too, right? So it'll end up being another major Mora sink. Oh, you have Zhongli. I'm so looking forward to getting Zhongli so that I can mine more efficiently, more quickly. Just having to press one button to destroy all these ores like this. So this Dunyu ruins... Oh, actually... Well, yeah. This area... No, has... I mean, yeah, Zhongli must save overall players a ton of time. So I went to the east of Dunyu ruins. There's another rock outcropping here. You only have 200 or 300k left? Yeah, you know, the other day I hit 2 Mora. Like, yeah, because I was... What was I doing? I think I was leveling up weapons. Yeah, and I decided to just keep going up until I had, yeah, 2 Mora. And at that point you can't spend any less, so... yeah. Shit, I should put up the NRE bag. Also, yeah, I should have brought Ganyu. My At least we're also destroying ores at the same time. Oh, sweet, nice. You brought Noelle for the healing. Excellent. And obviously the shit. But I expect, well, there'll probably be some new events coming up with 1.5, even if not immediately. It'll happen at some point within a couple weeks. Maybe not major events like the Windbloom Festival was, or like the Liyue Lantern Rites, but still be some sort of event, right? And with any event comes more rewards and such, so I expect we'll have the opportunity to get more Mora. Oh, that's a sweet weapon. That's a 5-star sword, isn't it? That's what it is, Skyward Pride? Nice. Oh, when Zhongli's E's on cooldown? I see, nice. Alright, let me just switch over to Ganyu to make my life easier. Because even though we're not going to be killing a whole lot of enemies, the times we are just makes... Damn, missed the crit, huh, Ganyu? Okay, so from here, I like to go there, and I don't know, but I know immediately once I come here with Ningguang whether or not there's ore inside the temple in the mountain, which there currently isn't. So I'm just gonna go due west, and there's an ore outcropping on this rock. Oh, so that's Skyward Pride has energy recharge. Okay. It looks pretty. It looks really pretty. It would really fit well with Eula, I think, definitely. Okay, looks like we aggroed that guy. Ah, missed the eye shot. Missed the crit! There we go, got the crit. I've mentioned this before, but I do also wish that... And I'm thinking there's a decent chance that they'll add it in the future, because it's not that hard a thing to add. But if they would add the ability to have the enemy or the hits, the crit hits, be noticeably different in color or something. Also, I don't know if you wanted to hit the ruin guards or not, because if it's just the ores, we can go somewhere else. But if you want to kill the ruin cards, that's a little bit of Mora, so it can be worth. Yeah. In that case, nah. Let's just go to the ores. There's a area up north that is, well, I'm guessing you're probably familiar with it if you've been running ores and such, but yeah. The Luhua pool, easy enough to reach, and there's some when it's raining, I occasionally like to do this just from afar with Ganyu. I don't even collect the materials, I just collect the EXP and Mora and keep running, not to waste time. Because when it's raining, the crit rate goes up, and the enemies just can't respond. Yep. Yep. You'll want to know banners before going for C1 or 2. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a good idea. Oh shit, I usually have them in different slots. Yeah. Okay, yeah, well, I'm guessing you're right that those are probably going to be needed most. So, I'm not going to farm those right now, but if you want to go farm those yourself, I don't mind, because they recharge in like 48 hours. The white ones recharge in like 48 hours, it's not that big a deal. So if you want to go farm them, feel free. I know there are a few that spawn quite a bit in Storm Towers there. Oh yeah, around here actually. I think I already farmed them though. The Bright Ground Canyon has a bunch of white ores. I know this area has some ores. Qingshe Village. Mount Aozong definitely has a bunch of white ores. I already farmed a few of them, but I'm pretty sure there's a bunch left. So feel free to pick them up. And I know there's ores around here, but I think I've already picked most of them. Yep. Oh, you got them marked? Nice. I know I have this one marked myself, which is just, it's not even white iron, it's just regular. But to be honest, I know this area has a bunch. In any case, yeah, feel free to do that on your own in my world, and you know, I'll kick you if I ever need to do something single player, but feel free to leave on your own as well. I'm gonna do a little bit of the child challenge quest, because I really enjoyed that. And what level do I have Qiqi at? Oh, I think I just hit 70 out of 80 on Qiqi. So, as long as I don't exceed 80 with her, she'll still be... Yeah, so much more as when the skill book event... Yeah, right, with the talent book event, I'll definitely spend all... Well, so you can only do it 3 times a day, right? Just like the... just like the regular Layla event. Which is really a shame, but what can you do? Right, 80 tomorrow. So 73 out of 80. Black Sword. Actually got some pretty decent artifacts. But I tried to go all in on attack with her. Fortunately, look at this. For whatever reason, I guess I don't have a maidens with attack, so I really, really want attack percentage. But I also wanted 2-piece maidens. I decided to prioritize 2-piece maidens. But man, I can definitely use a better clock on her. Right. Wait. Let's give it one shot. This is the hardest one, level 90. I was planning to do level 80. So, this is harder, but I might be able to pull it off. Let's see. Oh, right. Skills at those levels cost a hell of a lot, right? Okay, so when he's guarding like that, I should keep attacking with Qiqi. So that, yeah, I can trigger that. Otherwise, it'll just take too long. Okay. I definitely want to do this with a naked Qiqi eventually. I guess it'll be a level 90 naked Qiqi. I'll probably still give her this weapon though, just so that it doesn't take forever. I still have a level 1 black sword though that I could always use. I mean, if I'm going with a level 1 sword, I guess I should probably use a 1-star sword. Yeah, the BP sword. It is the BP sword on Qiqi. So she gets crit rate. And of course, the BP sword being a 4-star weapon has decent attack stat. Okay, good. Got him stumbled. But I've been noticing that, you know, Qiqi is decent as a DPS when you give her a good crit rate. And I figure with Qiqi, even if I were to build her as a DPS, I wouldn't go crit damage, I'd go attack. Basically, I would go attack and crit rate on her. And if I got crit damage, I would thank my lucky stars, but I'd be happy enough with attack, because attack's gonna increase attack, obviously, and it increases her heals. Oof. For whatever reason, I had that timed really poorly. His shield doesn't seem to want to break, but finally got him stumbled. Man, I don't quite know how this mechanic works. If it's purely RNG, or if there's some sort of add-on damage involved, like the shields that you have, because the player's shields have HP that can get eaten through, but I don't quite know how Child's shield works. Sometimes it feels like it goes on forever, other times it feels like it breaks immediately. Oh shit. Oof. That's the first time I can recall him ever coming right out of the shield into that attack. Either that or I just wasn't paying good enough attention. I might have to check the VOD. So I think it makes sense for me not to try to attack him with every single splash on that one. It's just too risky for me given my reaction speed. Instead, it's only every couple hits. Oh shit, yeah, that one was stupid. He wasn't stumbled and he wasn't shielding, in which case I should make sure to back off. So yeah, it's when he's shielding that it's a good time for me to... Oh shit, yeah, so he wasn't shielding and he wasn't stunned or staggered, so I should have been backing off there. Okay, like that. Is he No, he's got his shield up. Oh, there's the whale. The flute for Qiqi? I don't think I have the flute, no. I'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure I don't have the flute. Okay, he's shielding. Don't like it when he dashes away like that. Okay, nope. Yeah. If I start attacking him just random... So he wasn't shielding and he wasn't staggered. I should have stopped attacking... Oh, now he's staggered. Okay. Can I auto-attack him too? Okay, it's the second phase. I know it's kind of it is completely pointless to attack him while he's transforming, but I like to do it just because I enjoy attacking Child. What can I say? Hitting Childe has its own pleasures. Intrinsic pleasures. Okay, he's good. Oh no, I was worried about the teleport. Can I? Oh shit. So when he in phase 2, seems the timing on his counter when he's shielded feels quite different to me. Let me get her stamina back up. Teleport? No. Okay, I can't punish in that case. Not unless I have a full stamina bar. Teleport? Nope. Okay, I could have punished, but it was too close. Okay. Yeah, the timing on his counter is a little different than phase 1, so I need to learn that if I'm gonna be aggressive. Oh shit, no, I was in the exact wrong place. Okay, I had to use that defensively. Shit, I happen to be going right to the exact middle of the arena, which is the exact furthest away from where you want to be in that one attack. But that's on me. During this phase and phase 3, you just can't afford to be that close to the middle of the arena. Especially when you're controlling a character like Qiqi, because shorter characters are slower, from what I understand. Which means Qiqi is one of the three slowest characters in the game. Assuming speed is only a factor of height. I know there are other factors such as animo resonance, but that's not character specific other than the characters you need to create the resonance. Okay, that one's fairly easy to punish. Good. 7 stringless, but you don't have anyone to use R5 on? Yeah. Man, I wouldn't mind having R5 and R2 stringless. 1 for Venti, and I don't know, 1 for Fischl? Wouldn't be bad on Diona either, I guess, although with Diona, I feel like Sacrificial is good for her, keeping her shielded longer. Oof, this guy does not want to have his shield break. Ah. Okay. That was not too bad. Okay, let's keep wailing on him when he is staggered. That is perfect opportunity. And yeah, I can keep going. That one attack does not do any damage. Yeah, so in phase 3 I have absolutely no room for error on that one because the AoE is way larger. Oh, stop sprinting, Qiqi. Use the sack bow on Diona as well? Okay, yeah. I think it makes a lot of sense on her. I really wish I had more sacrificial weapons. I think the bow might be the only sacrificial weapon I have. Actually, I think I might have the sacrificial book? Maybe not. Sacrificial book seems like it would be good on, well, a lot of characters, such as Barbara, certainly, but I'm also thinking Ningguang, because Ningguang's E is quite strong. So if you can luckily do them back to back, that seems like it'll be quite a DPS boost. Even if the shields themselves, once they're on the field, don't always provide that great functionality. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they certainly do. I think I've done a pretty good job figuring out Childe's... It's not great on me? Huh, okay. Are there better... I mean, I guess there are probably better books on Ning. Ah, so I saw that one coming, but... Okay, I was very far off. Good thing this is phase 2. In phase 3 I certainly would have gotten caught. Oh, yep. Okay, so I'm getting a better read of his counter animation now. What's he doing? Okay. Oh, was he in his staggered state? He usually ends his staggered state with that attack. So... Ah, shit. Okay, I need to read that one better, certainly. Okay, that one's easy to counter. Maybe for support supers. Oh yeah, that way you could use her E 3 times in a row. Which would be pretty huge. Or just have really low cooldowns on them, which is also huge. Okay, now this attack. I think he does 3? Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen him do more than 3 on those. Okay, so Qiqi not being really DPS material is... it's gonna take a bit of time, because this phase... I don't know how much HP he has, but I wouldn't be surprised if he has more HP in this phase than the first 2 combined. Yeah, I'm sure somebody's done the math on that. It's just tedious to do, but certainly doable, because it's not like he heals. I wonder if somebody's paid like Amazon Turk or Fiverr or something like that, people on those guys, to just count up the numbers on something like that. It's just like, it would take so much time. And ideally you would want multiple verifications, right? You would want to get independent sources, independent counts from multiple people. Maybe divide it up into segments. And verify them independently. This would be data mined. Okay, that makes more sense. In terms of the effort involved, if data mining is possible, then that's definitely the way to go for something like this. Do I have any weapon R3 or higher? I have lots of weapons R3 or higher. In fact, I have lots of weapons R5. I have 2 copies of many weapons R5. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any 4-star weapons that are not prototypes or event weapons that are R3 or higher. I'm not sure. But you can bet your ass, I have tons of R5 weapons, R3 weapons, and R5. Oh. Okay. I think I managed that. Yeah, of course you mean 4-star, 5-star. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Just Joshin. Oh shit. Oh, okay, so I think the order of the 2 slashes, the 2 diagonal slashes, is always the same. He never goes the other order, so that means if I see that he's using that attack, but I'm late on the reaction, I always know exactly which way to dodge, which is to the right. Because to dodge that first slash, you want to dodge to the left, and then the second one you want to dodge to the right. But if you're late, just dodge to the right. That one too seems pretty consistent, but that one's easy enough to dodge consistently just by going back. But maybe I could get a few more hits in by staying up close. Alright, we're almost halfway there. And I think we're better than living on a prayer. I think we're doing alright actually. Qiqi's really handling it quite well. And I even got her burst back up after blowing it earlier. So I guess this technically isn't really a proper run without bursts or E, because I did use that burst defensively. I might not have needed to be honest, but whatever, I'm not going to do another run tonight. But like I said, I'd like to do this difficulty with the naked Qiqi. No E, no Q. Maybe eventually with a 1-star weapon, but I'll stick with this weapon for now. Level 90 Black Sword, maybe R2. And level 90 Qiqi. Yeah. Even though she's not going to be level 90 for a while. Definitely planning on taking her to level 90. You think we'll have many leaks when 1.5? Yeah, I think we'll have many. I don't know if we'll have as many. I don't know what MiHoYo security editions will look like, if they will do at all a better job. And even if they do, will the leakers do an even better job than before? So, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised though if we end up with far fewer leaks. Yeah, I would be surprised, I just wouldn't be shocked. Can I make it? Oof, just barely got out. Yeah, so that, I'm about this point in the map is probably about as far as I can be from the middle when he does that attack. So I should try to at least stay close to there, unless I really have a good idea of what he's doing next. The arena's actually big enough that, oof, I noticed he was doing it, but yeah, I didn't dodge in time. Or I didn't recognize it in time. My reaction just stalled. Oh shit, no! Can I make it? Oof, barely made it. I am hoping for more leaks. Oof, I ate that hit completely. Because it's always nice to know. I'm just thinking, it's unlikely that Jean's banner will be anytime soon. So ultimately I don't care that much. But it's nice to know about upcoming characters. Like the fact that Zhongli, like I cared more, to be honest, about Zhongli leak than about Eula. Because Eula, no matter when I found out, I was probably going to pull somewhat for her anyway. And she's not enough of a waifu that I'll want to plan around her. So the leak didn't really affect my choices that much. Whereas Zhongli kinda did, because Zhongli, I've already seen the kind of bullshit he can pull off. And I want to pull off that kind of bullshit too. I want to be part of the Longdong Zhong club, you know? Who doesn't, right? So, I am hoping for some leaks and such, but ultimately, you know, I wouldn't mind too much if we don't end up with a lot of them, or if, you know, if somehow we end up with no leaks, which that would shock me. If we ended up with no leaks, that would absolutely shock me, because I'm still expecting some leaks, no matter what. But yeah, if MiHoYo actually manages to lock things down that well, that would absolutely floor me. Okay, let's back off. There we go. Alright, I might as well collect the reward too, because this is the level 90 version. Yeah, Jean can't get rerun, right? Because she never ran. But yeah, I really hope she does get a banner. I feel like there should be... You know, when Kaching's banner came out, a lot of people, including myself, were predicting that we'll see banners of the other characters, other 5-star general pool characters. But so far, Kaching's been unique. Oh nice, I think that's a butt plug for Ganyu, which I don't need immediately, but it's always nice to get more. And there's Berserkers. So Berserkers drop from weekly bosses, huh? Or at least it drops from Childe. It'd be nice to get a good Berserkers piece for Rosaria. Do I care about the Snow Mountain or no? Go for it. I wouldn't, yeah. I mean, I'll probably farm those at some point, but I won't bother farming them over the next few days. So losing out on them for a couple days is not a big deal at all. Please go take them. They'll be wasted. otherwise. So this isn't a horrible piece for somebody like Noelle. The problem is that Wanderer's Troop's just not great on Noelle, because for a Shielder's character, Wanderers isn't that great. You need them for Hu Tao Zhao and Child. Oh, they all use the same kind of butt plug? Huh. This one's not bad. This one's not bad at all. Crit rate on Berserkers with cryo damage bonus. I don't know if cryo damage bonus, who could use that? And obviously HP and defense isn't great. The others I don't care about, but 4-star Berserkers I've started to pay a little more attention to, because I feel like the lower stats are worth it for now for getting the free 12% crit rate buff on Rosaria, just because she gets so much out of crit rate. Oh, not to plug the other way item? Oh, I see. It's purple, so it's fodder. Yeah, I know that's your principle, and one day I hope to get there, but right now I just can't do it with the low crit rate stuff on Rosario. Alright, so I actually did manage the solo with Qiqi. I'll go back to seeing if I can... Let me check my stars on floor 12. I wonder if there's one that I didn't even get a single star on, and maybe if I could get 1 star, that'd be something to shoot for. So 11, I 2-starred these. I don't think I'm gonna 3-star Chamber 2 anytime soon. Chamber 3, 3 stars is definitely doable, I think. I think a better team for the first half can pull it off. Okay, so I didn't get any stars for Chamber 3. Did I not feed berries to the fox? Wait, berries to the fox? I don't know what that is. Is that code for something? Or are you being literal here? Are there berries that you can feed to a fox in Genshin Impact in Dragon Spine or something like that? In which case, I haven't done that. Yeah. It was pretty obvious. Oh yeah? Yeah, I don't know. I must have missed it. It vaguely rings a bell, to be honest. I might have heard about it at some point. But yeah, and I guess I never ran into that one. Oh, exquisite chest for doing it enough. Okay, well, I'll look that up, I guess, because exquisite chests are very nice to have. So, yeah, it'll be good to look it up. Yeah, thank you for coming by, Nat. Good evening, and have a good sleep. I'll probably be going to bed soonish, actually, but I definitely want to do at least another run on the Abyss. So, Ruin Guard and Ruin Grader, yeah, they were giving me a hell of a lot of trouble. They're both just very beefy in terms of HP, and very aggressive in terms of damage. Ganyu can eat through them pretty well, but Ganyu can only be on one team. I guess if I use Keqing, having her with a shield would make sense. Of course, getting through the first 2 chambers in itself is a challenge as well. Yeah, let's try using... Keqing will be my DPS. Alright, okay, yeah, happy to help, Evan. Yeah, I noticed you left my world, so be fine, and hope you make good use of the ores. I feel like with the amount I have for now, I'm pretty happy, but we'll see. Maybe I'll need to farm more. But I have over 900 of each type of ore. So it should last me a decent amount, I guess. Now, Venti isn't all that helpful in general against guys like Ruin Guards. Maybe somebody defensive like her. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of elemental damage, I guess. Having a C6 Fischl can be pretty nice too. And I want Diona as a shielder, I guess. And maybe I could try to freeze them? Something like that? Actually, instead, maybe I can use Rosaria with the freeze. Now, using this team to get through Chamber 1, probably gonna prove to be a challenge, but we'll see. I don't make a lot of weapon upgrade? No, I actually fill out on all of my... Every single day for like at least the last month or two, I've made every single ore that it's possible to make in the day. But, yeah, I unfortunately cannot really use them much because I don't have a lot of Mora to spend for those. I've spent Mora on other things. I've just been making sure to trying to farm multiple worlds at least every day. Just adding one more world goes a very long way. Let's see. Second half. I think also being able to freeze would be helpful. Yeah, I can bring her as a healer. Qiqi as a healer. I could also bring Bennett as healer and for buffs. And Mona for hydro and damage buffs. I haven't really used Qiqi in the Spiral Abyss much at all. This is a very cryo-focused set of... or a couple of teams. I think it would be good to... I think it would be good to try to keep the enemies frozen. Yeah. Let's go aggressive on that. I might end up regretting it. 30% extra defense might be better. Oh shit, wrong one. But actually worked out. Okay. Alright, let's just try to stay alive, I guess. I'm not trying to get stars here. It's like, I won't say no to 3 stars, but I don't see it happening. Not in this fight, not today. Okay. Oh shit, I had the shield up. I should have just eaten that hit. Because now I've lost the shield. And... oh, shit. Alright, let's see if I can... yeah, okay, the shield is up. I'm so used to having Barbara on that slot. I should either switch it up or just get used to this, I guess. No shield. So, if I want to 3-star this is the halfway point for both floors. So, yeah. Not gonna happen. Yeah, nice. Got the timing down on that. Let's use the... oh yeah, get the superconduct going. And do some damage. Oh wow, that does so much damage. Yeah, let's get some healing going. Fortunately, they don't seem to be able to freeze. I thought maybe even the Electro one would be able to freeze, but they seem impervious to being frozen when they're elemental? Either that or I'm doing something wrong in terms of the order with which I apply stuff. No. Shit. Oh, wow. Just like that, huh? Wow, they just destroyed Barbara. Wow. That is impressive. Let's try doing this at least this one time, see how it works out for me. Yeah, if one of them was water or ice, yeah, I think you're right. I guess it's a good thing both teams are set up for freeze. But maybe on this team I should focus on something else instead of freeze. Now this team isn't, to be honest, all that set up for freeze per se. It just has Hydro and Cryo characters. I'm not sure quite what happened, but whatever. He got staggered and fell on the ground, so I'll take it. Let's put up a shield. Okay, nice. Got the shield up at just the right time. I think Superconduct really isn't happening very well. So actually Qiqi... So I thought Qiqi would be the right choice for... Oof, Chamber 3? Yeah, but I don't think Qiqi is the right choice for either Chamber 1 or 3. With trying to get through Chamber 1 with Qiqi is just going to take forever. And I think with on Chamber 3 it's going to be hard in any case with Qiqi. So maybe I'll try... Just... Yeah, what I need is another DPS to handle this, but I don't really have another DPS. Not to the same level. I could try using... Okay, so I could try using her as a support. I think it still makes sense to bring Diona to shield. But instead of Qiqi, maybe Beidou can handle this. I'll be asking a lot out of Beidou, but ultimately Beidou tends not to be as strong as Qiqi, but she's kind of a better fit in this fight because of her ability to block. I can then stack Qiqi and Ganyu on the same team, actually. It'd be good to still have a shielder, but all my shielders are not. But it might also be better to bring someone to support Ganyu. Try the same team. Or... yeah, let's bring him. So that's got the cryo resonance. I can freeze. I can do some melt, vaporize. Got the heals. Top team's more iffy. But the bottom team needs to be stronger just because the Ruin Graders, I'm not sure if I'd say they're harder than Ruin Guards, but the ones in this are definitely tankier. And they are still very risky to deal with if you get up close to them. Right, so I did switch my Beidou over to physical, so ultimately she's still going to be doing physical damage. And these guys have resistance to physical, but I think it might be easier to just stand my ground and do damage to them than when I was using Qiqi. Because Qiqi, she feels much more fragile than Beidou in terms of her playstyle. Okay, nice. Do we have the shield? Good, we got the shield. Okay, got the counter. Let's get out of there. And running out of stamina more rarely. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to heal everyone up. And let's... Oh shit! Wow, it did so much damage. Let's put up the heal. We got the shield up. Let's bring her burst up, and then try to do some superconduct damage. Shield. Get some heals. Get the counter, I think. Oh shit. Yeah, let's heal up a little bit. And get the shield up. Oh, good. Come towards me. Good. Oh shit. I shouldn't use Beto's E. I keep using it kind of by instinct almost. Because I'm just so used to using it when I switch over. Ruin guards can be disabled. Graders are... That is true. That is true. Guards, being able to consistently disable them does help out a lot in making them less annoying. But I find that graders are a little slower, which makes them easier to deal with for me at times. I guess part of it... Ooh, shit. Part of it is that Ruin guards... They tend to give you more than one at a time, way more often than Ruin graders. With Ruin graders, of course, they do give you 2 at a time in this Spiral Abyss. Just like they do with Ruin guards, so that means they're just as annoying, really. And more so in a lot of ways, like you said. Okay, let's counter that. Oh no! Shit! Lost the shield right in the middle of it, huh? Okay. Counter. I thought I A-framed through that. Got it. Yeah, you don't even... Yeah. Yeah, their weak points, I feel like they have some... I think their knees are more easily disabled than their eyes. Their eyes are only very briefly vulnerable, and it's much easier to hit them when they're... if you manage to freeze them while they're shooting their laser, but it's still very hard, because freezing them during that time is very hard. Zhao. That makes sense, yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of videos, or I've seen some videos on those clip things on YouTube. What are they? Gamers Hideaway, that shows Zhao being knocked over while doing that a lot. Especially if he gets caught in their spin to win attack. Yeah, but I guess you just gotta avoid that. Alright, so it's another 2 of these. This should be somewhat easier, just because I am dealing with, or I am using Ganyu here. Oh good, got the taunt. And let's just try to do as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible. That's the name of the game, right? That's what the Spiral Abyss is all about. Okay, let's get some melt, get his burst up maybe. And oh no! Oof! Thank God for her. Not taunt. Decoy. Right. Okay. Keeping that one frozen is not too hard, I guess. Okay. Oh, we also have 2 decoys on this team. So... Okay, let's heal Ganyu up a little. Uh-oh. Oof, I don't... Oh, I guess... Qiqi's heal must have just out-healed whatever damage Mona took there. But she definitely took damage. She got knocked off. Okay, let's use the taunt. There we go. Okay, I've 2-starred this before, so not as good as I've done, but whatever, that's not the goal right now. Yeah, Mona and Ganyu taunts plus a shielder would probably make a very, very solid team. Not that I think about it. But yeah, if I stuck Diona onto that team, I'd be sacrificing a shielder on that other team. Oh yeah, PC. That makes sense. With the PC, you can look around with the mouse as you're jumping around so you don't get blindsided. That does make a lot of sense. I didn't even think about that aspect. Because the main thing, of course, is the arrow aiming. But also there's stuff like precise aim of the camera when you're taking photos, as well as zoom levels and blur levels. And also just a little more quick in selecting a lot of ores or items to craft and stuff like that. Alright, so let's just try to get through this alive, and ideally with as much of our burst up as possible. So it'll be... This chamber would almost definitely go faster if I had Qiqi, but I decided so as to make Chamber 1 not an absolute nightmare, I'll take Beidou instead of Qiqi as my DPS. I guess I could try taking both, but to be honest, I kind of like what Fischl does as a support for one of them instead of the other, because yeah, they can both kind of keep the DPS going by themselves on the field, but Fischl can just always help you. All the time. And I think especially for getting that constant superconduct going, Fischl might be better than Qiqi or Beidou as supports to each other. Maybe I should try using the non-timed version of her counter here. Because God knows I'm getting a lot of attacks. Oh nice, that one knocked her over. Definitely not getting a lot of stars on this. And without a pyro character, dealing with that other assassin mage might be a real nightmare. I mean, the cryo assassin mage is almost always a nightmare to deal with in the Abyss, I'd say, but that's with a pyro character to help deal with the shield, right? Without, it's even worse. So, got that to look forward to, but we're not at that phase of the fight quite yet. Can I freeze her? Let's get some superconduct going. More superconduct going, please. Can I kill you? Okay, oh nice, you're dead. Alright, let's see if I can actually even pull this off without having a pyro character. Oh, actually, non-pyro does eat through her shield faster than I expected, so this might be more doable than I thought. Okay, let's back up. Also, Beidou's swings are wide enough such that they often clip her Sissons on the way, which is definitely very helpful, because any extra damage I do to them helps out in preventing her from shielding herself too quickly. Where are you? This is a Venti chamber. Oh yeah, I could see that. Venti would make quick work of this. I'd enjoy using Venti. It's just that Venti doesn't help a whole lot against Ruin Guards. And I'm really setting up a team for chamber. The next chamber. Okay. Let's use... Ah. Thought I had her burst ready. I guess I didn't. Alright, got that. Yeah, not playing with the mouse. Yeah, I will say there are aspects of the game that become harder, much harder without the mouse. But I will say I find it a little more comfortable. Oh, wow, Mona dashes in here. I had no idea. So they consider her dash animation an attack maybe, and that's why they don't let you, because your other attacks also don't trigger. I had no idea. With Childe and Ganyu, and you hated every second of it. I can imagine. I guess the Electro was alright. But with Hydro, well, I don't know how good Childe is against that shield. But then again, with Ganyu, you can kind of make quick work of her, right? As long as you get the shield off. Okay, again, this one I don't care about the amount of stars. I just want to try to pass it. Okay, let's... I really hate the domain bonus on this. Okay, let's... So that was not particularly good for doing big PP damage or anything like that, but I just kind of wanted to blow their loads now so that they can recharge for a little later. Yeah. Oof. Let's get some healing going, actually. Nice, got that one killed. Now let's target that one, because the shovel guy, quite frankly, is very easy to handle on his own. This guy isn't all that hard either, but he's certainly much harder and much more dangerous because of his ability to do shit tons of damage very quickly. I'm guessing this shovel guy's no slouch either, but he's no Fatui agent. Alright, so this one I want to try to beat in at least 3 minutes, I guess. I think that's the limit. Yeah, 3 minutes for 1 star. Or at most 7 minutes. I want to have at least 3 minutes remaining. So that gives me about 3.5 minutes per chamber. We'll see if this is doable. I don't know if my DPS numbers are high enough. Ooh, that one actually doesn't seem that bad. But that one seems good too. But I don't tend to use a lot of charge attacks here. So I might try playing around with it for Beidou. Oh shit, got hit. Should have tried to time that. Okay, let's put up the shield. It's a little unfortunate I don't have any taunters here. It'd probably help quite a bit. Okay, got that. Okay. I think the HP was... I think Beidou's shield HP was too low to handle all those hits, so she ended up getting hurt anyway. Oh shit, I hate that. Alright, let's see if I can knock him out of it using Fischl. Okay, let's use that, get out of there a little bit. Okay. Oh shit. Oof. That hurts. Okay, we got some healing going here. Ah. Oh, her E was on cooldown. Wow. Oh, good. At least I got him frozen. Okay, let's try to actually get this guy killed. Because I really hate having to deal with the Yeah, I really hate having to deal with the domain obstacle. Oof, shit. Oh, I think I got the counter on that. Oh, nice. I also dodged at just the right time for that. Okay, stone spin to win. What? Where are you aiming, Diona? What? Please. Gotta help me out a little here. And especially since it didn't hit anyone, the sacrificial effect couldn't have taken effect. Alright, let's actually do some manual aiming. Fortunately, trying to hit their eyeball when they're spinning is not an easy thing to do. Oh, using Beidou to counter the domain thing is actually pretty good. Almost died there. Beidou's no stranger to that, is she? I should have tried to time Diona's burst with the Ruin Guard's missile attack. I feel like if I only have one of them to deal with, I can handle it, but right now the two of them is giving me a lot of trouble, definitely. Use that just for a quick attack. Yes, use her burst. Oh, nice! Okay, killed one. Right, let's try to do this quickly. I don't have that much time, to be honest, because I still need to leave time for the second half, even though it's Ganyu. We all know that those Ruin Graders are tanky as hell. So now let's try to get some Superconduct going, actually. We got Electro, and we got Cryo. We got Cryo and we got Electro. That should be fine for now. That buys us about 12 seconds. So... Oh shit! Ah! You had to do that one, huh? Alright, let's try to knock it out. Oh, I can't right now because it was just in... It was just in stunned mode moments ago. And there's a cooldown for that. Okay, let's try to stun it now. Okay, let's use that, and then... actually, I don't know if I have the Superconduct going. So I'll use her burst, and going there, use her burst. Now we definitely have Superconduct going, we're doing some physical damage. Let's use the E now, actually, use her E now. Get the shield up, and keep doing more damage, I guess. I'm gonna need Ganyu to do major Ganyu things on her half. But, well, I've said it before, we've all seen Ganyu pull off some incredible things. Even if they're generally not my Ganyu. They were done by a Ganyu, right? And my Ganyu happens to be a Ganyu. Oh shit, come on! Ah, right when I use the burst too. Alright, let's try sniping at it. Nice. Great shot, Diona. It's so much better than your usual shot. What's different this time? It's almost as if some otherworldly force took over your control and decided to shoot for you, and when that happens, it's actually a good hit. Yeah, my Ganyu does 30k crits. I guess that's fair. Yeah, she does do a lot of damage. So, what is it? Between the two, her initial hit and the Frostflake arrow, if they both crit, I've managed to make it hit about 50k, which I guess that is pretty Ganyu things, ultimately, when it comes down to it. It's just the luck of having Amos Bow and having her C1. And if I've played around with Elemental Mastery with Sucrose and Bennett and such, I've managed to have her do about 80k with some buffs. But it's probably, I can probably do even more. But I was thinking like, you know, 100k numbers as like the big stuff, but you know, those are pretty unrealistic standards, I guess, right? When it comes down to it, those are generally reached by people who play the game a lot more and who have gotten very good artifacts over that time. Yeah. And some of it comes down to having more more refinement and stuff and more constellations, but quite frankly I feel like C1 Ganyu probably reaches a very high, a very high level in terms of how close it comes to reaching her full potential. I mean, I guess C6 is kind of broken in that it allows you to fire a Frostflake arrow immediately without any charge up. Not all the time, but pretty often. Very often, actually, given how an earlier constellation allows you to use your E more often than otherwise. Okay, so this run is scuffed. I can't do this. I can't get even 1 star here, but let's get some practice at least, so that I can kind of figure out how am I gonna actually do a lot of damage quickly to these guys. Can I actually escape from that using Mona? I wonder. That might be something I can try to take advantage of whenever it happens, yeah. I think it also... no, I can't quite escape it using Mona. But I do have Mona's burst up, and that should provide me with some iframes. So I guess I definitely want to kill this guy first, because having to dodge the cryo thingy means I lose out on a lot of potential DPS. Yeah. But I think I can leave less than half the time that as in I can, it's okay for me to take more than 3.5 minutes here, but not that much more. So let's try focusing a bit on stunning them. And please, I hate the fact that the level architecture in the Spiral Abyss can do this to your archers. Okay, wow. I can't remember the last time I've missed this badly this many times. I'm just gonna start over again, because the amount of time I wasted by not hitting that first crit on the eyeball is just huge. Alright, so I do want to get rid of that one guy first. Okay, let me dash out of that area first. The order was wrong there. I should have done Diona first, and then Barbara, and then Beto, but this kind of works. Ooh, shit. I should have switched to Beto and tried to counter hit. Alright, let's move a bit so that I have a better idea what's where. Okay, got the counter. Yeah, I need to make a better habit of getting the hell out of the way right after I land a counter. Okay. Do that. Okay, let's go away there. Can I land an eyeball hit? That would help me out a lot here. Got 1, 2, let's use that. Oh shit. Use that. Got superconduct going. And let's use Fischl. Get some free damage that way. Get a shield out. Oh shit. You shouldn't have used that at that point. Okay. Let's get away and get some stamina back, I guess. That shield got eaten through completely, huh? Alright, let's use the burst, and let's get her shield up. Oh, come on. The other. Now, can I use that one to shield me from the other one? Maybe. A bit. A bit. Not perfectly, but definitely helped. Okay, let's do more damage to this one now. Didn't time that one right at all. Yeah, my timing with Beto's counters is not so great right now. Not that I'm usually very good, but I'm usually better than this, I think. Okay. I think I got the counter on that. I really hope they give a weapon... I hope they create a claymore that... I don't know, either... I guess for Beto, I'm thinking it should heal her with... if you use your E or something. There should be some sort of... It shouldn't just be an automatic heal with every E use. That's too powerful. But if there was a heal that was tied somehow to some sort of performance with the E, I feel like that would be just perfect for Beto. Okay. Make her an incredible solo artist. Okay, good thing I have the shield. Nice, took care of that. Now I don't have the world thing to worry about. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Beto has the Rain Slasher? What's the Rain Slasher? I actually don't know that weapon. Alright, wrong one. I know that the weapon she has on her art is, I believe, supposed to be the BP weapon? The black something sword? But I don't know what the Rain Slasher is. Maybe, is the Rain Slasher supposed to be her in-lore weapon, which is actually different from her art weapon? Ah, let's try to... I do have two archers here. Let's try to hit its eyeball. Yeah, I want to get some free damage when I can. Get the attack buff. 36% damage increase to opponents affected by Hydro Cry. Oh! Interesting. Okay, so that does seem like a useful weapon for her, considering how often you're gonna be afflicting enemies with those if you're doing a what is it, a superconduct build like I kinda am. Okay, that could be a fun weapon to put on her then. Because, yeah, that sounds like it's just a generic buff to all damage. Okay, so that leaves me about a minute and a little more, which, oof, that's gonna be tough. I don't know if I can pull this off. But let's find out. Okay. Are you guys comfortable? Really getting to know each other? Oh man, it's so nice having a Hydro character who doesn't apply Hydro to. Yeah. I'm just so used to using... Oh no! Shit. Well, so much for that. I should have, not switched to Ganyu right there. Yeah, if you're using Beto, they'll always be used by Electro. Yeah, that makes sense. I think... if I had that weapon... That's not a 3-star weapon, is it? But yeah, if I have that weapon, I think I'd use it. Yeah, alright, let's see. I might be able to do a faster job on this one, let's see. The eyeball. And then, good. Now let's use that. Yeah, superconduct. Let's use that. Get a shield up. Ah, no! Where's your shield, Diona? And let's use that for some free damage. Okay, let's... Ah. Okay, poor job by me using beta there. Let's use Diona's E is still on cooldown. Okay. Oh no. Oh shit. Got caught. Animation. It's a 4-star, okay. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get one eventually. Maybe I'll get one while pulling for Zhongli for all I know. Cause I definitely pulling a decent amount for him. Unless I get multiple copies of Yanfei and a copy of Zhongli on the first 10 pull or something like that. In which case I'll just thank my lucky stars and save all of my Rimos for, well, more waifu characters. Oh shit, let's use her first. Let's use Fischl's first, and let's start doing some damage. And that would also leave the prototype Archaic open for someone like D-Look, who could make even better use of it than Beta. Can I stun this guy? Oh shit, that was bad. Oh, come on. Got him. Yeah, let's use that. Counter that. Can I dash away, please? Let's use the burst. Good. Let's use her burst. Let's use her burst. And yeah, let's keep doing some damage here. I think maybe the more time I can spend damaging both of them at once, the better. Even though they are big-ass enemies, it makes sense to try to keep them kind of close to each other so that I can damage them together, just for DPS purposes. Counter, burst. Okay. Let's use... Man. The canceling... Oh, yeah. I still have trouble canceling Barbara's animations to this day. Something I should probably sit down and figure out at some point, but there are so many times I get caught in her animations. Even though I'm trying to switch over to another character or just dash away. Oof. Yeah. She ends up just sitting there and getting hit. Okay, let's remember to use this more often. Try to stun them. Missed. Right, I need to get Beto healed up. Okay, got the counter. Shit. Let's use that. Okay, yeah, this is taking too long. I don't think I'm gonna make this one either. Ooh, nice. It's rare that Beto manages the stun on a Ruin Guard with her counter. I've only pulled it off a handful of times. Maybe 3 at most, I would guess. Yeah, that might have been number 3. Oh shit! Yeah, that wasn't the run. So I had... I don't know, I thought I had her E ready. I was trying to block those, I think. Okay, so let's go... that, and... I get... Okay, let's use that, let's use that, let's use that, and then let's try to do some superconductor damage. And if I can hit the other guy as well, I guess that's... I won't say no. And I need to do a better job of staying healthy, I guess, because it can kind of spiral out of control when you get hit once. You need to waste time healing, right? And then as you waste time, sometimes you end up getting hit because you're not positioned quite right or whatever. Ah, shit. And yeah, like I said, can kind of spiral out of control and completely scuff a run. Ah, missed. That one. Okay, let's use that. Right. Let's get some free damage that way. Use that defensively more than anything. Still getting some superconduct. Let's get out of there. Oh shit! Wrong character. I meant to switch to Diona. Ah, right. That guy was just stunned. Okay. Got him stunned. He's still unstunnable, so let's just try to do damage this way. Let's use her burst, let's use her E, and can we stun him one more time? Because that'll be pretty helpful right about now. Timing this is really hard. Usually I feel like it's luck more than anything. Let's use her burst, let's use her E for the healing. Oh no! Oof! Wow. Let's use that for the healing. So, oof, no. Alright. So unfortunately that's a waste of that stun, but what can you do? Alright, let's get that out. Freeze. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's try to do some damage. I think there's some superconduct going. Let's use the burst defensively. And if I can stun at least one of them, it would be pretty nice. Got him stunned. That guy stunned. Got him. Superconduct. Okay. Come on. So tanky. There we go. One guy's down. Now let's try to basically perma-stun him. Okay. Got superconduct up, and let's just try to do a lot of damage. Nice. Got the timing on that counter proper. Oh, what? I thought I hit his eyeball. It definitely sounded like a critical hit. Superconduct. Use her burst for some more free damage. And that is Diona. Use her for some more superconduct. And yeah, let's just keep going to town. Hopefully, we're pretty close. But man, this guy has so much damage. Ah. Okay, finally. And he's still dying there. Okay, so for the Ruin Graders, let's really try to survive this time. In which case, I need to get Ganyu the hell out of there. So I'll use Bennett primarily for... Yeah, I'll try to keep Bennett away as well, so that his burst is an area where Ganyu can heal and get some buffs. But Ganyu's bursts I want to try to use near enemies along with Mona's burst and E. Okay. Burst. So I'd prefer to kill that one ASAP because that Cryo thing is an absolute bitch to deal with. So we got some decoys that we can use. Oh, nice, and they're frozen, so that's pretty helpful too. Okay. Decoy. Mona, you alright? Good. Thank you, Mona. Thank you for surviving. Here, let's see if I can... I'd love to get his burst up. Here, let's use her burst. If you want to come into this field of death, you're free to try. And... can we freeze them? Okay, nice. Got that one dead, and that one's stunned. Let's try to stay still if I'm not sure if there are dangerous stuff nearby. I'd love to get his burst up. Still got a little over a minute left, so there's that. Oh, nice. That decoy is very useful right now. Okay. Oh, I should have just aimed for the ground. But anyway, as long as he's frozen, my crit rate goes up by a whopping 40%, thanks to the the 4-piece Blizzard Strayer. So I have very little need to worry about crits now. Nice. All right, 1 star. Hell yeah, that's better than I've ever done. So I'll take it. I'll take it. So. Yeah, I don't know if there's a difference in what happens between if you press X or circle, but whatever, it doesn't matter, I guess. Now, I guess I'll try... Yeah. I might try doing another run of Childe with D-Look, and I'll end the stream there. Yeah. I'll do... I think so far I've done level 60 and level 70. So I'll try level 80. I don't know if I can pull this off though. With Qiqi it's not too hard, because being aggressive isn't too hard when your character is as fast as she is. You can see his crit rate is pretty oof. But nope, still can't level up his talents beyond that either. Oh, level 80 will be... Oh, I was in co-op mode the whole time, huh? Doesn't matter. So yeah, level 80 will just be tanky, and I'll try to use this as an opportunity to just learn a bit more about when I can punish more often with D-Look. D-Look is fast, or at least fast for a Claymore user, so he gives more opportunities than I initially thought when I first started playing with him. So for example, that shield, if I can just keep blasting at him like that, yeah, instead of playing too defensive, I can just keep being aggressive. And as long as he's defending, it's fairly easy to deal with. Oh, shit. Oh no, so that would have killed me in level 90, I'm pretty sure. But no room for error now, I guess. But okay, so phase 1, I can definitely punish a little more than I have been in the past. Oh. Okay. Seems to just want to go to that attack, huh? Okay. It's pretty convenient when I can punish from that, I guess. Okay, if he defends with the shield, yeah, you can actually... Oh, I wonder if it's the Claymore that in particular is good at this, for getting him to be stunned or staggered. Because you can do that with Qiqi, but it can take a lot longer from my experience. Oh, he's got the shield? Oh, no, he's... Wow. Yeah, that was about as fast a reaction time, or shorter reaction time as I've had in this fight. Good, he is staggered. Okay. Oof, alright. Good thing that does damage. Okay, 6-hit combo. Okay, that's about as many hits as I can get off. Oh, can't land that. Yeah, I think that's the limit. That was a 6-hit combo in response to the 6-hit combo. I don't think I can ever do more. So this one, for instance, I'd be lucky to do 5. So that was 4 hits. Oh, oof. Saw that one coming. Okay. Oh, he had the shield up. Okay. Yeah, keep shielding. Oh. Oof. Yeah, so the moment I see that he's not shielding if I'm attacking him, I need to start dodging because I know that he can respond with an arrow hit incredibly quickly. Basically immediately. Wonder, can I try to attack him during when he's just idle? Might be possible. Oh. Ah, nope. Too late. Oh shit, missed with that last one. Okay, can I attack me? Ah, nope. Okay, 5 hits. 6. Okay, yeah, 6 is the limit for me. I really don't think I can do even one more. It's just too dangerous because he was basically starting up his animation on my 6th hit. So I had to basically dodge immediately. Okay, he's staggered, which means I can just go to town now. Let's keep going. Are you gonna go to phase 2? No, not yet. Okay. Alright, phase 2, there we go. See if I can just get some free damage this way. I guess infusing it with pyro isn't the worst thing either. Okay, so I'm not quite as good in this phase at reading a shield as I am in phase 1, so that's gonna be something to deal with. Because without Qiqi, I don't have the room for error that I had. I can't heal. Okay, he's staggered. Let's keep going to town. Okay, that's fine. I don't think that last hit landed though, sadly. Teleport? No. Okay. I think it's better off if I just don't try to punish that. Ah. That came very close to being a hit. Oof. That one was a hit, but somehow I didn't die. I'm actually very surprised that didn't kill me. Ah, that one did. Okay. So the counter off the shield. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna give this another try tonight. But the next difficulty is definitely gonna be almost trivial at this point because of how much practice I've had. But I guess I'm still not quite there consistency-wise, as I need to remain perfect or close to enough to it for, I'm guessing, at least around 20 minutes. And I have phase 1 pretty well figured out by now, I think. And I'm punishing Childe a lot more often than I used to. So that just means in the level 90 version, which is where he's even tankier, it'll help all that much more. But anyway, I guess I'll call it a stream for now. Let me just double check if I've... Nope, I've used up all of them. wonder how many fates is that? 300. Excuse me, 313. So 360 for me is the magic number. After which I figure I won't bother saving anymore, because 360 guarantees a C1. And even though it sure would be very nice. Oh, I can buy an Acquaint Fate. Yes, I'll do that now. Yeah. And like I said, I don't think I want to save up another 90 on top of that. Alright, let's see what the RNG gods have to offer here right now. Oh, it's a purple! Okay, okay. I don't think I was on pity, so this one... Oh! This might be C1 Kea! Oh! When I saw the purple, I was like, I really hope this is a story-logged one. Either that or like a really nice weapon, but... Actually, let me check. Which weapons do I have? Yeah, so I only have 4... Claymores. But anyway, that's another consolation on Kea, which means he is now C1! Crit rate against... Oh, so that's a free 15% increase. So if you give him Blizzard Strayer, 4-piece, you could give him another 20% on top of that, 35%, plus double Cryo Resonance is, what, another 15 or 20? I don't remember which, so let's say that's 50... plus another 20% if the enemy is frozen. You could give him potentially between 50 and 70% free crit rate against any enemy that's afflicted by cryo, which is absolutely huge. Yeah, it'll be fun to build him eventually, but to be honest, he's a 4-star, he's a free 4-star, he's not waifu, and he intersects a lot with her in terms of the style of play. A lot of physical damage, superconduct, and fast hits. But yeah, like I said, I think I'll end the stream now. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Probably will be on Sunday, I don't think it'll be Saturday. I would like to try to do the challenge quest for the FGO event in NA on stream, just like I did for the Korean one. But we'll see if I have time for that. Anyway, talk to you next time. Bye.